All right, September 22nd, Tuesday, back in the market we go. And let's take a look today what happened. Let's start with the SPY. And what time is it? It's about 3:58 to 3:59. Dow Jones is up 145, S&P 35, NASDAQ 189. Small cap 6. VIX is down 26.63, 4%. It was down. Commodities, gold 1906, silver pretty much flat 24.58, crude 39.77. So it was a good bounce back day today in the market. Now what we're looking at here, is this dead cat bounce? Are we still going lower? Well, let's go to this other chart here. We had to move here to move all the way up. Then we came down 3 days, then we bounced. There was a dead cat, people got caught. Touched that 50-day, we bounced again. And then we moved into all these moving averages, then we dropped down. So, we have a trend line form. This looks like a falling wedge now. Because you have support here and support here. And it's going to go a little bit lower and then bounce. Or is just going to drop down to that 200 and 100 day. That's a good question. Now, falling wedge here, this is looking pretty tight. We might not make it there and bounce up. Or is this going to be a bounce out on the SPY? Like we come up and then fall back down here. Overall, 134 and 184 for the Dow Jones, S&P, and NASDAQ. I'm still skeptical here. Still have a falling MACD right here. Doesn't look that good. Elliott wave is negative. I'm skeptical of any bounces at this point. We did touch here that 23.6 fibs level. There's your monthly big candle here, negative, bearish. And there's your weekly. And weekly, see here, we're ready to cross over. Now, it was going straight down line. It sort of bent a little bit on the weekly. We're touching at 20, so this is an important number right here, this 323 line. And that's also, we can put here 321, 223. That's from that move in June. If we go below that, we're going to 310, which will be the 50-day. And you see right here, this is the move in June. So that's 323. That's an important level to hold here. So that's the key level right now I'm looking at. You had the wick down here from this hammer. That's 321. We bounced off it. Now we'll see if we do another green day here, then fade. If we break out of this line. And the real move is here. If we get over this 50-day and then get over these moving averages, we're going up. We're above them then. That will be extremely bullish. So that's where we stand on the SPY, NASDAQ. And NASDAQ's looking a little better because we moved into these moving averages. You got a lot to go through. You got 950, 1320 EMA. Just trying to turn up on RSI. The other thing I noticed too here on stochastics, you have a double bottom right here. You have 1, 2. It's usually a good sign, then it bounces off that, or it's a slight divergence up. MACD histogram is decreasing. And there's your weekly. You have a green candle now, which is bullish. Almost turned negative. It does look negative now on your MACD weekly. 4 hour. So the 4 hours definitely decreasing again. You had to move here on histogram. Now we got to get over on here, 11,000. Then you get 11.3, that 50-day. This could be a dead cat bounce. It's very tough to say here in the news. We just could come down here, could fall further. And being oversold, you have a better chance of a bounce here. So we'll see how this plays out the rest of the week. There's the Dow Jones, there's the 50-day. See, we made a move up, and then we couldn't hold, we bounced down. This might come up again and bounce down. You know, see this up, and sideways. So, you know, are we going to bounce back up? See this little divergence? It's so slight. We're negative on Elliott wave, so there's a lot of negativity here. You know, we'll see how this plays out. It's going to be interesting the next few days. It'll be key here. Now, if the market turns bullish, we can drive right through that. If not, we could fall further. And on the weekly, weekly going down. See this on the 4 bearish candles? You have a lot of moving averages here in the Dow. So, you know, NASDAQ looks the worst, followed by SPY, and then Dow Jones looks the best. Yeah, it's still turning over negative, trying to go negative actually. So we'll see on that. Let's see here. On the VIX. Excuse me. So tired today. When you hit the gym, yeah, it gives you energy to do, but I'm really tired. All right, so here's the VIX. You have the 200-day, you have the 150. Back and forth, there's the 50. So if you draw this line, it almost looks like a rising wedge. This is going up, up, and it's going to fall back below October, which would be bullish. You know, the VIX is down today. It's bouncing back and forth. There's your weekly, there's your 4 hour, so it's coming back to the line here. It's looking better for the bulls here, but I think we're sandwiched between this 50. We'll see if that 50 holds and the 200 on the VIX. UVXY, and back and forth we go here. There's the 50, and this is trying to turn up a little more. Looks better than the VIX actually, but you know, we'll see on that. But this is a time in the market too, a lot of volatility, and yeah, people are going to get smoked. A lot of these newbie traders too, like they're buying everything. Oh, the market's going back up. They don't understand the market, how it works. And you know, we made a good run here. There's nothing definite at this point. You have all kinds of COVID news, stimulus news, presidential election coming up. So there's a lot of things in play here. So it's not easy right now. ETFs, SDAL, again, my other chart here. Just channel back and forth. Get over this 20-day. It's still staying high up on SDAL, SPXS. Staying above 2. SQQQ. This is on the NASDAQ. Bearish to NASDAQ. This is coming back down. Weekly. There's your 4 hour. 4 hour up, up. It's coming back down now. So now these are bouncing around too. This made a good run. We'll see if this holds here, this level, this 24 level. TZA, FAS. Yeah, the financials are going up here. Financial, this is bearish. Financials, FAS. That's really bullish. There's stocks. Back and forth we go. LABD. It's dropped all the way down. Oversold. This might bounce. Dust. This is in a range again, like 16 to 20. ERY. You know, ERY at above this 60 level. It's going back and forth. It really doesn't hold above 60 well. Yeah, it's made a good run, so be careful there. There's UDAL. Look at this, up, down. It's a falling wedge now. We're in this wedge. Now, when's it going to break out? That is the question here. I move this down because this line Yeah, it connects now, but you need another connection point. We'll see, how this plays out. See this move here to here. It's a double bottom on stochastics. So, so this is still down. This is down the 61.8 retracement level almost. SPXL. This is looking tighter here. This is the SPY. So this is back and forth. This is a wedge. It's a definite wedge, but it's just a matter of when it's coming out. So we'll see tomorrow if we get a bullish move. QQQQ. You have a bottom, slight divergence. Yeah, I just moved my line. Let me edit this. This is you see 80-20 line. Let's see now this widened. As this was going up, every move down was getting bigger and bigger. That is a divergence. We're really far down here. Now on TQQQ, we came out of it right here. And we're out of the wedge. Technically, we're out. Weekly, showing a green candle, 4 hour. We're out, but not exactly above. See this? 20s over 13. Trying to get caught in the two. We're not actually above it yet. This could make another move down. It could be a fake. We'll see. And then we're going to find out real soon. TNA. It's on the downtrend. So there's FAS. This is in a trend down, trend down. Yeah, Soxel. We're trying to make a triangle. It's a little bit tougher. It's just trying to come up here. Defin. Yeah, this came out of this too. See, this came out very fast move, like 11 to 12. So try to put in a green candle today. We'll see if that holds. Still doing nothing. DIN. DIN was a big move today. I wish I caught this. Yeah, see this wash down? Almost like a waterfall. Very oversold. It's at a 17. And when do you want to buy? You want to buy low. You can buy high here. So you see this on the run? It's like if you get in here, as long as you keep your stops tight. I mean, you don't know what it's going to go in this run like this. You don't know what anything's going to do really. But percentage when it stocks down like this, it will bounce. There's your 4 hour. There's your 2 hour. Five-minute, nice run here. So, once you get it through this chop and you can see this held that 53 zone that took off, it's a $3 gain. You see some 53. Here's Nail. Nail's been back and forth, put in a nice candle today. So DIN's looking good. SPXL trying to break out. So a lot to be determined this week. The rest of the week it's going to show a lot here. Either we're going to try to bounce up and it's going to be a fake and down, or even today was a fake out. We'll see. All right, today's top gainers again. Let's take a look. You had a mix between a lot of higher price today. I'm looking through like 80, 70, 21, 52, 65, 25, 43 cents, 10. So a mix between pennies and higher price today. And NAOV was the top gainer, 98%. So after that, yeah, 34%, 33. So the gainers are weak again. And nothing really great going on with the gainers. All right, here's NAOV. If you get it a 3-minute here, you have 75 cents. all the way up to 125. And if you draw a triangle right here, you know, this broke out, that 115 level broke up. This is pure momentum. If you catch these, if you see one big candle, I like at least maybe one or two candles. Well, not one or two. It's got to be at least two, but 75 cents. See this right here? If this did this right here, I mean, you can try to play to 75. It's only one candle, though. I mean, you're taking, you don't know what's going to happen because this could fold right down here. But news in the morning on these small caps, that's what they're doing. They're making straight up moves. So you have a better chance to get something out of it. I don't think it collapses right away. So you see charts in this back tested, and that's been proven right. So 75 up 125 and bounced up 135. Then we chopped around. I said between 111, 135, 145. I mean, it's not bad. You get 25 cents. Well, it's not great, but you get something out of it to the long side. It wasn't much short till late, so it wasn't the best of charts. CMPS, Compass Pathways. This is a nice, sometimes the charts are, see, this is like nothing. It's just sideways. Then it started to go up. Right here is a sign. Something's up. And this took this right here to 32. And then right here to 31 and took off all the way to 43.50. It's a really great gain here. And on these charts, see this 5 minute I have it on? It's very smooth to see right here. So you have to move up. And now your support, like where's my support going to be? When you see this come back, let it come back. Let it make it move a pattern. Don't jump in right here. And then this comes right to, if I make it even tighter, 30.50 right here, and then it takes off. A little wick here, but you're really looking at the 13.20. So, and even you get to 30 right here. So 31 and starts to come up. You can draw a line here too, a little angle. Let me rotate out. So 31 on this. You see something here times 300. Yeah, 300 shares on this is like 2,700. Because when I play lines like this, see this? I'm not going to play the 30. It's too tight. And that's kind of wide. It's really wide. So, in between playing that $1, I'm going to, whatever you play. So I'm going to have a $300 stop here. I'm going to play probably down here to 30 level. So 300 max. Super max, I try to do 500 if it's really a good chart. So 31, you had a gain here almost $10. So you didn't even need that much size. You give the 200. What's 200 times 10? Like $2,000 right there. So this is a nice long later day play. Sometimes too, if you see nothing in the morning, you can wait the whole day and see, see what comes up, see what pops up. There's stuff all day. There's moves like this. Every day's different. Carvana was a beast here. I called this too. I had this down right here. Excuse me. I said, this is way oversold. It's probably going to bounce. And yesterday was a beautiful green candle. Look where it bounced. Exactly. I didn't think it would do this today, but 11.6 million. That is a classic what you want. When you see this oversold play like this, you're waiting for a move. Yesterday was the move. That was the candle. It should have worked, and today it definitely worked. So, 210 all the way to 230. It's a $20 gain. RENN. Wow, this is still going. Not the greatest volume. Look at this run. This one from 125 to 375. GME, sideways chop, don't like it. Voxel. Yeah, this is a pulling wedge. See, this is the wedge where it doesn't work. The wedge went down here and came back up. And you couldn't break these moving averages. See, there's something above. If you have like a clean chart, that's why I have a few moving averages. That's what it ran into. Then it came back down, and it'll fake out longs and it'll come back up. So that's on Voxel. BDR. Just had this high wick back in August. 380. This is crazy. This is Zane. Yeah, this was a big ascending triangle, and this is another classic move here. Ascending triangle went up, and you're like, it's a breakout. That's what it should do, but it didn't. It faked out, and look at this one, all the way down. That's coming back up again. So that's what happens too. Nothing is guaranteed in any of these charts. RMTI, big volume on these days, trying to push up. David's T. Now this is a sliding board play. Went all the way up, pre-market, the move's made, and then we just slid down. There it is. AUVI, this is, what do you call it? Former IPO, recent IPO right here. ACB, this is marijuana play. Tight, long channel down here. Good buying here. Maybe something's up because it hasn't done this since back in May. Here's RVP. I think I talked about this too. Look at this. Down, down. See this? The lows keep behind as it rounds up here and explodes up. 879,000. Not the best volume, but here's you. This is a Unity Software IPO. Pretty good long here. Higher price 76. You know, got to 84. A few dip buys. Here's Frog, another JFrog, Frog IPO. 65. This one all the way up to 78. That's pretty clean long too. So even though these stocks aren't moving, you know, 80, 100% plus 300, it doesn't matter. You just want to catch a move, and you're making big money there. BSTO. Bed Bath & Beyond, BBVY. If you draw a line here, I can take this out now because this is past this. So this is caught between this channel right here, back and forth, from low to high, and this has been on a tremendous run here. You know, in this chart too, you have momentum early. If you catch it early, you want to make the play, you make the play. You know, 1 candle, 2 candles, so like 13's over 20. You know, your next line, 1275, you just play the line. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, you know, you get out early, and this took off. And what you have too, you have to look at the chart to the daily, how this, you know, bounced off these EMAs. It's been going up, so the trend is up. APT is another one falling all the way down, then we're bouncing up again. So, you know, this could make a run all the way up again. It could be time for this. And this was a nice move up. Came down, 1425 line. There's over $1 gain. Here's YNDX. You made a move here, and then here's your triangle. We're at 61, and there's 66. Very clean long. So you can catch some of these early and try to hold them. Like everyone wants to hold longer, and you're making big gains here. So, you know, if you get in here and it starts to come down a little bit, people say, I'm going to take profits. Always want to wait longer. We all do it as traders. BLNK, blank charging, 56 million in volume. There's a wedge too. Let's draw this line for you. This is a falling wedge right here. Wedge, and we broke out 56 million today. Faded late here. This was a tougher one too. This made, you know, a few huge candles up. And then we chopped, and then this broke out. Charts are, see how the chart is like choppier compared to the ones that are like dip buys? This is a little bit tougher. In the US, yeah, this is near $1. Came all the way down, but didn't come down too far. ANWL. There is another IPO. There's tons of IPOs. I get to look at the list this year for, or at least recent IPOs. There's a ton of them right now. This is another play too. Like these plays is sort of like, you know, going along. It's like driving on the highway. We're just cruising, then this thing explodes up. You know, right over your 2350 level. If you have a line here, if you're watching this specific chart, you're drawing your line, you know where to play it then. You know you have 2350 high day above. And you know you're waiting, or you can play this low here. If you're playing this right here. And you always want to be tighter. Remember, to the right, your 1320 MA. If you get a breakout, it's going to be to the right. So there's your move right here, tighter, tighter, really tight, and then this explodes. So once you see this get this space, get very tight, you can probably get in there. Or play the break from 2350 above. Now it's moving. Yeah, you're playing the breakout there. You can play it probably bottom here too on the dip. There's pins, interest. Now, Mark, we've talked about coming out of this falling wedge. And, you know, so he's trying to get above this 125. Having trouble here. 1, 2, 3, you know, 4 times almost. Either we're going to really break up. I probably would say 150, maybe even the 2 if we get really, you know, great momentum there with traders. EOLS, you have a big gap here. And it's trying to break the bottom of this gap, this 4 level. SRNA, we talked about this one too. Falling wedge, fake out right here. Came all the way down to 575, then we broke up, 1056. So this is it's like a falling wedge roundabout. You come up, fake, you know, people just probably forgot about it and it comes back up. So all these charts do different things in these wedges. Nothing works 100%, remember that. Let me look at, let's go here. All right, some swing trade ideas. Smith & Wesson brands, SWBI. Now you draw your line right here. See this stochastics? You know, bounce, bounce. This is trying to break up now. You have 2 candles, very oversold. Yeah, this might get to these moving averages, 17, even 1775, maybe 18. So I'm liking this long right here, the weekly. Diving down, very oversold, 11. There's a green candle. So move up. Yeah, nice pullback. Is a strong correction. You know, the way the world is going in America, you know, everyone has guns and stuff. So this has been on a tremendous run. This is the pullback now. And, you know, from all the way up here, this was as high as 2770. And then we get to 1458. What's that? Half off. It's like 50% retracement. So, I mean, the odds of down here buying, I think it'll be in good shape. Now, is it going to go lower? This gap here, it looks like it held the 14, well, held the 1455. So, you know, 2 green candles in a row. It did do this back here as a fake. You see on the 4 hour here. 4 hours coming out though, so I think we have a better chance of going up now. WBI. Here's our lumber liquidators. You know, this made a fake move up. Thought this could break out. See, sometimes it doesn't work. Got to here, now is it. Although this could do this. This looks like a reverse cup and handle. You go in here, here, and either it's going to go up here or fake out and break down. So we'll see how that plays out. There's JMIA. And there's your tight little wedge coming out. First two candles. Looks like we're getting out of it. How's the 4 hour look? 4 hour coming up straight up now. So this is looking better. ODT, nothing doing, pretty dead. FE, still in this channel. Can't break this 30 level. It's pretty dead in the water. Yeah, DVAX made this move up. And that was it. Couldn't get the 6, and then down we go. OPK's been sliding along 3, but nothing major happening yet. NKTR going down, sideways. Nice move up, then 2 candles down, then back up. A lot of fake outs. A lot of these bios get a lot of fake outs still. It's so they don't necessarily follow the market. All right, here's NK. This is on the nice break. It was a nice break from 6 to 877, came back. We'll see if this bounces off that line. BMRM. Yeah, this broke out of this. This is a descending triangle, came up. And this has to the 85 level. I still like it here to get over that. It's trying to get over it to the long side. VXRT. A lot of these wedges. This is a little better one. This is from 5 all the way to almost 9. So, and there's your run too. So you're oversold. If you just hold it. Now, on a swing trade, you don't want to hold it that long. But it's VXRT. And here's even better one. CODX, Kodak, Code Diagnostics. Yeah, this was straight down. You're just waiting for a move. There's one move, inside day. Next move, next move. Then it's bouncing off these moving averages. It's holding tight here. This 12 level, now it's over it. And now we're all the way up here. And now it's getting a little long on the tooth to the long side. Now from here to here is a great run. That's 820 to 15. It's almost a double. If you can get anything a double, it's 8 to 16 almost, or even 8 to 12. You want to take profits. You got to be careful. So there were some swing ideas. What else we got here? DHC. See this quick run? 1, 2, 3, 4, and shot down. IBIO. It looks like a channel now, back and forth. Eventually it might break up. Pretty stuck now. SPCE. Yeah, space. This is falling wedge. I thought this would break up. Total fake out here. See this? On your stochastics, trying to move up, move up. And it was a fake. See, this move was pretty big, but I can't get over it. I had trouble with space before. I don't like playing this. It doesn't gives too many false signals. Here's NBR, made that move, that move. This was an oversold move, and then couldn't get above these averages. Sometimes it doesn't work. This has no volume either, so. There's glue. Yeah, glue had another one. See right here, going 750 to 839. So it's a quick move. Some of these are very quick. Rig with oil not doing well. The market be down. This made a move here, 125. Now it's down $1. And yeah, this is going down. Wells Fargo, this is trapped back and forth. Financials are not looking good. Oxy, 1, 2, 3, 4-day run or 3-day run. There's your 4th day, and now we're coming back here. And this is a better one right here. See this falling wedge all the way up? Probably could have got out here. Then you see this sort of stabilize right here and another move up. So that was a pretty good loan there. LMFA. I think I called this to get a 1. Yeah, it's not doing much. This might touch 50 and then start to go up. If not, it could go much lower. Mark, we talked about. EOG. Going through some plays here. US Bank Corp. Looks like it's fading back. There's UBX. Got the 4. Now is it? Some of these oversold plays. Expected this to go right up to that at least, but it doesn't. It might come back down and go up. So just take it wherever it goes. It went to these moving averages, and that was it. HLX. GSX. And GSX went all the way down to 80 to 105. So it's a good move there. Let's look here. Even 10,000 is 3,100 in about 6, 7, 8 days. It's not a bad run. This was a move here and a move here. Right here was a fake. You see this? I wouldn't just jump in. And it came back. I mean, you wait for the open the next day on these and see it went down. Flex, it's a mess chart. Going through some of these old charts here, see if anything's good. TGC, these are chopping around. After that move in May, canopy growth, it's a sideways chop. OSTK is looking better. Overstock.com. Here's your breakout out of the wedge. Total fake out. It's kind of weird candle. They probably shook out longs there. Hedge funds and money managers. Then we get to 70. Back and forth, 78.40. It's trying to get over here. If we get over 80, we're looking real good. We have a divergence right here to the long side. That's what see, 4 hours looking good. The weekly looks better because there's 2 candles ready to cross over. My target in this would probably be maybe 100. You have 128 and a low of 61. Over to like 94. It's like that'll be like 50%. So this has good potential. Like how this is setting up. You can see it chopping sideways and trying to go up. Cron. UVRG might double bottom here at 50. Duke Energy, HMHC, Houghton Mifflin Harcourt Company. So here's a wedge here, broke out and nothing, just faded down. Total junk. Juniper, this was a nice move right here. And then you get crushed here on tech. That's a tough move doing these swings. And if you have it here, and you see the breakout sideways, you get in maybe here and here, and you're holding here, you're just screwed. There's nothing you can do here. It wasn't a big drop, but you don't see that often, but it does happen. This is more of a channel now. CAH. Serve. Coming down. A lot of these charts are kind of a mess. Oh, GGAL. This is on Grupo Financial. This is I think it was a Brazil or Latin America. Here's another one. See this wedge? You came out. We're like, yeah, I'm getting in at 10. You started to see it's not really going up. See, that's your first clue, the 20 and the 13 MA on the wedge, or the 9, whatever you use. And then look at this. It just faded, man. This thing's crushed. It's getting far away too. This might be a bounce candidate soon. All right, there's NK. Whoa, that ain't right. VI. So this is a move up again. Nope. Got caught in these moving averages, trying to get up. Now it's trying to get above. PennyMac Mortgage. WBC. This has a problem with the 39 level. See this back and forth. Coming back up today. After hours. So yeah, a lot of swings don't work. It depends what time you're in the market. Like all them tech stuff were swing up, they made a move and they got crushed as the market went down. So, you know, you have to look individually where you're at, what the market's doing. You know, look at a few different factors here. So there we go. Oh, here's Sava. See, we broke all the way up here. If I get in Sava, like down here, to say I get in like 1,000. You know, I'd be up like 7 grand. Ugh. On the gaps like this, on these companies like this, I knew something was up. When you see a candle spike up, they're trying to push it up. The powers that be. I don't know. It was too soon. That's why. It's all just a matter of when these go up, and then it's just exploded up the gap up here. That's how a lot of them work. I mean, some you can hold on forever. They'll be going sideways. So it's more of a hunch and more of a feel. And when you see these charts a lot, you can tell. And this made a move up before, move up. This is pre-market, not much to trade here on the short side. CRDF, it's hitting the top point here. These are all big broadening wedges forming. This is a short, you know, maybe a small bounce. So I guess that's it for today. What time is it? 4:45. So once again, yeah, your top plays today, Not the biggest gainers, but there's moves to be had. You can make dollar plus moves in some of these stocks. It doesn't matter. The stock went up 12%. It could go up, 1%. It doesn't matter. It's just a move. It's just like from, here, 6 to 8. That's a $2 move. It's exactly what you want. Penny stocks are just because they're lower priced and they'll move like 2 to 10. That's all. It's all different. And, some of these prices are higher. You might not be able to get in because you don't have the cash on your account. So that's how that works. Looking at a site here. Let me see if I can show you. Trading management. Trying to show you these patterns. See if I can find it here. Trading. Trying to show you the patterns that are very easy to recognize. If I can bring it up here, it's not working. Oh, come on. There you go. Get my face out of the way here. So here you go, symmetrical triangle explained. Bullish triangle. See this back and forth, back and forth. Usually 5 points, but in a regular trading day, it's not going to reach that really. It does a lot of different things there. Continuation bullish, your current high, medium long. You can see here, it's like jaggedy. Bearish triangle. Wedges. Here is the falling wedge. So you have here, here. So the entry, it's going to be the length. So the length of the big wedge right here. Right here. And that's your, almost at the top of the wedge. And here's a rising wedge going here, here. And this is what happened in the market. The big crash too was a big wedge, and we went down. It's the same thing. See your space here? And once it's exit, and that's the length of the wedge. So rising wedge, falling wedge. Here's the length of the wedge, and there it is right here. See from here to here. See if we have it on here. Like TQQ is forming a wedge now. So you go from here to here. See here to here. see, here to here. You bring here to here, and then that would be, so this move up on TQQ, if this works and really go up here, we could get like 150. That would be the size of the wedge here. You know, we'll see if this works. And that's basically, you know, 175, low of 108 right now. Let me see, 175 plus 108. By two, like 141 is a 50% retracement. If we get back up here, you know, anywhere from here to here. Now on this, now we're going up. We're going up. I think we run into this and we fail again. It might shake out traders here. It could be a fake. That'll be the telltale sign, these moving averages. See, we hit this, nope, hit this, nope. That is the sign. All right, so that's it for today. Please subscribe and like the channel, and we will be back for more. Peace.